나야 이거를 한다. 오랜 위아들의 사람들로 하거든. 인간이 미안하게 하기 좀 음산사이드. 인간 유지주라고 인간 사람들 뭔가 인간 한번 성주가 그만 법에 그한 인간 한번 그와 이에 지는 만 연. 나야 인거로 감사. 이거는 렌즈가 합치 들어가는 버스 유리한다는 함수 오라 유행한 하든단 성들이 않은 암호 유단 이런 함보는 번들이 예진이 만 유리 라라 이긴 거라고 감하 하는 음란자지 한드 오라 웬만 하는 남자 성그럼 한 법에 그다음 이랑 한 법인 그한 주의의 진리인 만감 내림으로 하나 오랜드 위아르람 그들아 난 이렇게 죽음 이 아미리라게 죽이들은 그것은 사람이지 이바람 스피처럼 너희 의진과 난 나하는 인과 나머리 이랑 한 법은 과 주인이 만든 내림으로 하나 오랜 가는 자가 이렇게 죽음 이 아미리라게 죽이들은 그것은 사람이지 이런 사람 이리가 돌아 웬만 하는 자니 성들이라는 나무 그다음 이랑 한 법인 그와 주인이 진리한 만 웬 자자 인건대로 함수하 오면 사람 이렇게 죽음 이 아미리라게 죽이들은 그것은 사람이지 거래와 함수다. von Handelswagen an Bord. Wir haben von Bahn die Engine. Man. Ja. In von der Hammer. 인간의 비지스하는 하된다. 인간의 한스 호라. 유엔한 한단다 성만한 한호. 유단. 비한 한호는 버스니 예지는 만. 유엔. 자자. 인건대로 한하. 오람드 나나라 한다 하나는 내 어깨 좀 이미지가 좀 거기서 오람드 나나라 한다 내 어깨 좀 이미지가 좀 거기서
Can't hear me? Thanks for telling me. Sorry about that. I guess you can tell that I'm new. So I was doing all that for nothing. Alright, I'm still looking for business villagers. I really want Eunice or Marshall or Tia. I take Audie. Rattle would be fun because Rattle has like the mad scientist professor vibe about him, Dr. Frankenstein vibe. I would like a college professor, I guess. So any of these guys would be fun. Right now, I only brought 30 tickets with me for this hunt because I'm not against going back in time and finishing tomorrow because I didn't start until like 10:30 at night. Um, work kind of sucks. Ooh, Money Rock Island. I am definitely smashing all of these. Green Goat, not on the list. And earlier, I was getting all the supplies because I think if I don't use them, I can always sell them. Do not drop that. Eat it. I can always sell them to get more Nook Miles tickets. Rattle. He's like one of those poison frogs, yellow and green, and he wears a mask, like a medical mask that everybody's wearing because of COVID. And he has what looks like a anatomy professor house. So he totally has like the mad scientist vibe going on. Would be good for Halloween. I've been really terrible with my aim with the shovel tonight, so I hope I actually get some decent money from Money Rock Island because I've been missing like half the time. I blame my character getting stung by a wasp and having no depth perception. Of course, I have not been stung by a wasp and also have no depth perception, so one of the two. Yeah, he's definitely interesting. I don't think his actual design is my favorite, but he looks like a mad science professor, so he would be nice to have for Halloween, and also fit my island theme. He can teach the students how to stitch Stitches back together again. Stitches is probably Frankenstein's monster, and he's Dr. Frankenstein. I'm coming up with more Animal Crossing conspiracy theories every day. $72,000 bells. Not bad for one island. Even though I missed a couple of the 8,000 bell bags. Alright. Wilbur, you brought us to a good island this time, but you didn't bring me a good villager. Ooh. I can't miss the fossil. I still need to complete my fossils. I want Fang to have a cooler house because he's one of my favorite villagers. He's a cranky wolf, and I love him, but his house doesn't fit my theme, so he can't come to my new island. Let's go to the next one. Use enough miles ticket. Thanks, Orville. I do like Dobie. I also like Kyle, another wolf. His house has like a grunge rock band kind of thing. He could be like a club or something. Let's see. Oh. Oh no, I hate you. I don't know who you are, but I hate you. Bye. I'm sorry you guys couldn't hear me earlier. I don't really know how all of this works yet. Let's fly. Although it does mean you didn't have to hear me singing along to the hold music, which might be a benefit. Or ranting about ankles and cars breaking. Yeah, my car only has 26,000 miles on it, and they say that the brake rotors and pads are supposed to last like 70,000 miles. And for some reason, mine are rusty and need to be replaced, and nobody can figure out why. What's Dell's house look like? I've gotten 3 opinions now because I'm worried it might be a bigger problem. So that was a fun way to spend this morning. Then I had to work, and now I'm here. But I think I should have gotten a second cup of coffee first. Dell's house is super cool. It's not really a business, but it's like another mad scientist laboratory. Oh no, this is the old version, because that furniture is not in this game. That's the old furniture. It's still like a mad scientist laboratory, but New Leaf, his house was way cooler. And then as far as the ankle goes, it's only a really bad sprain, which is good. Nothing's broken, but I've been in a boot for a few weeks. I took the boot off earlier this week, unless I'm going to be out for a while. So thankfully nothing was broken, but it's always fun when the doctor goes, wow, that is swollen. And they said I can't really do any exercise or anything until the end of the year, basically, so... Not that I exercise a whole lot anyway, but it is nice to be able to squat down to the floor and take long walks with my dog. That's what I miss. The fall time, I love to take her on a lot of walks in the woods and stuff, and I'm missing out on that this year. But thankfully, it will heal and nothing was broken. Yeah, I can pretty much do like daily things now. I can walk on flat surfaces, like if you're walking on the road or whatever, just fine now. It does hurt if I do stairs or if I do anything that's like not flat. I can't go off-road or on hikes or anything for a while, or squat or anything like that, but like as far as daily life goes, it's okay now. Thankfully, I work in an office. I don't have to work on my feet because I would have needed to take 12 weeks off from that, and that would have sucked. Well, right now I'm working from home, but usually I work in an office. I actually work in a call center, so I have a lot of interesting, in quotes, office stories. Uh, you deal with lots of interesting. Nope, I'm not taking the Karen duck. You get a lot of interesting stories dealing with the public, even if you're dealing behind the phone. Let's go home, Wilbur. Yep. Don't go too far, though, because I'm gonna need you again. Alright. Hey, Orville. Sick of me yet? Oh my gosh, my best story, just going into one of them. I have a number of them. But my best story is when a rabbi told me that I am personally going to hell, and Jews don't even believe in hell. There was a store, so I work for a wholesaler, so we sell stuff to stores, not individuals. And there was a store that was supposed to be kosher and bought something that wasn't kosher. And the rabbi was very upset about that. He was like, Jews don't even believe in hell, but you're going to hell anyway. It's like, sure, why not? Now my partner's Jewish too, though. My wasn't dating anybody at the time, but now my partner's Jewish, so we get a nice joke out of that sometimes. Come on, Eunice. Nope. No mustache rabbit. Thanks for caring about me, Wilbur, but I didn't leave anything here. Yeah, I mean, it's a shitty situation because you're trying to keep kosher for a reason, I'm sure, and nobody realized it, and I don't really think anybody was at fault. But I can imagine it really sucks to have to call all these people and tell them that they accidentally didn't keep kosher during Passover. I'm sure that's not an ideal situation. And I was pretty new at that point. I think I'd only been there for a few months, like maybe 6 months at most. So that was my first like really bad call that I had gotten that wasn't just somebody being like, "This sucks, you suck." Because obviously that happens every day. Come on, Eunice, Marshall, Tia, Rattle. Are you okay? You don't look okay. He doesn't look okay. Yeah, I actually think that, I mean, I don't think anybody really loves to work in a call center in general. I don't think it's anybody's top career choice, but I think that I do pretty well there. I have been there for several years now, 4 years or 5 years now. So I've been there for a while, so I know a lot, and I'm pretty good at helping a lot of newer reps out. Um, I don't know. I feel like I could, like, after a while, you kind of get the groove of whether you can do it or not, and a lot of people can't, and that's fine. A lot of people also can do it just fine, and I feel like I'm fine at it. But again, like, it's not my ultimate career goal, but it's fine. I don't hate going into work every day or anything, because I have worked much worse jobs. Come on, laundromat sheep. I want Eunice. Yeah, Angus looked like he was having an existential crisis. Who is it? Oh, it's Coco. I like Coco, but she's not gonna fit my little city shopping area. I don't know what Coco's supposed to look like, but she looks to me like she was carved out of wood. Somebody carved her. Oh, it's gonna get loud in here for a second. There's a train going by. Come on. I wonder if you guys are going to be able to hear the train. It gets really loud. Yeah, there were definitely gyroids in the old games, and I can see that. I know they're made out of clay. But she always looks like she's carved out of wood to me. Like a... Okay. Hold, please. You can't hear the train? It got super loud in here for a second when it honked the horn. I'm glad to know that my microphone apparently doesn't pick up, like, excess noise. Just whatever I'm doing, I guess. Who are you? You also have a butt. You look angry. I don't know how I feel about the green eyebrows. It looks like a plant is growing on your face, sir. Nope. Can't eat a fossil. No! What am I doing? Eat the orange. Don't put it on the floor. Thank you. My depth perception is just not working out for me tonight. Nope. I'm blaming the wasp sting on my character and the lack of coffee for me. So this is going to be my 8th villager if I find anybody good. Hopefully that'll make Isabelle stop telling me to sell more land, because I want to keep some of them and not use them all right away. But I want 3 stars so that I can start terraforming, and I have some big plans. Not super big, like my island's never going to be super cool like those ones you see on YouTube. Like the cottagecore ones, I think they call them, when they have all the little tiny cliffs and stuff for decoration. I am not that imaginative, but I want to make a giant lake and like have a forest and a farm. My farm's coming out pretty good. And the city area, but I can't make streets yet because I don't have terraforming to put down paths. But I have some plans for once I get terraforming. You have a cottagecore island? Do you do all of the like tiny little cliffs everybody does? Where like all the houses are in their own little cliffy area? That just seems like you must have so much patience and I don't know. I feel like I would start it and spend like 1 or 2 hours doing it and then just give up. I don't really know what kind of theme I'm going for, if I even have a theme for my island. Right now it's... Man, I cannot get those last bell bags today. Right now my island is just a hot mess, but I'm going for a lot of black and white, so that way when I have colors, the colors seem more important. And I want to have like most of my villagers in the little shopping area. I'm going to put Nuts and Ables there too, right near resident services. DIY. Ooh, and a fossil. So I have a little shopping area, and then I'm going to have Maple sell honey by Sherb's farm, and I want to have Shep. He's like a lumberjack, so I put like firewood and some various wood items like barrels and stuff over where his house is going to be. I don't have Shep yet, of course, but like all my flowers are black and white, and I made some white mushroom lamps and white star Nova stars and stuff like that to put around my island. To do a lot of like black and white kind of things, so that way, because I do want some color, but I want the color to be like not overwhelming, if that makes sense. So maybe kind of like a fairy core light, because I know fairy core has lots of trees and star fragments and mushroom things. I have Peanuts amiibo because she was my favorite in the old game on either the GameCube or the Wii when I was a kid. So I have Peanuts amiibo. But I also really like villager hunting. It's fun, and it seems like people like to come along too. I used to do it on Facebook and just post pictures before I started streaming, which was only 2 days ago. So before 2 days ago, I used to just do them on Facebook. And I like following along when other people villager hunt too. But I am definitely not against if somebody posts Shep in the Facebook groups I'm a part of, I will definitely jump on him and take him. But I also kind of like you never really know what's gonna happen. And I go back and forth. I like to get a lot of supplies too while I'm villager hunting, because then you can make some of your Nook Miles tickets up because people will buy them. Various supplies that they're not patient enough to spend the time mining. So that's how I got most of my Nook Miles tickets. Just taking the time to do stuff people don't really want to do. And I saw you yesterday, and you're still scary. But I'm gonna smash these rocks while I'm here. She looks like she belongs in the circus with the green stars around her eyes. I also just think I know a lot of people get bored with Animal Crossing, and I think there's a few reasons for that. Probably, oh, hey, guess I need to go drop some stuff off at home. Oh, it's all the money. I say that like I'm disappointed to have money. I am not disappointed to have money. I just need to consolidate it. So I think there's a bunch of reasons that people sometimes get burnt out with Animal Crossing. And I think some of it's only doing one thing. Like if you're only focusing on your island, there's only so much you can do with your island before you feel like you've done it all. And I think a lot of people just did too much all at once, and that's fine for some people, but I think it can lead to getting burnt out. And I think one of the reasons that I haven't gotten burnt out is because I kind of do take advantage of all of the things. Like I villager hunt, and I do my island, and I restarted my island because we got a real switch. And I changed my mind. I was at first going for just like whoever I wanted, and then I went for Elephant Island on my old island. And I'm not against time traveling, but I don't just time travel to experience everything, because there are definitely a lot of people who both are and aren't burnt out on the game, but a lot of people time travel and they get through all of the seasons, and then they feel like Nintendo should have programmed Christmas and Halloween and everything in right at the beginning so they could experience it like all right at the beginning. But I really like that they're coming up with periodic updates to give you new things to feel re-inspired with. And I'm definitely not against time traveling. Like if I don't find anybody good tonight before I'm exhausted and want to go to bed, I'm going to time travel back to 5 a.m. so I can continue my villager hunt tomorrow. And that's mostly the kind of time traveling I do. It's like, yeah, moving a building quicker. If I'm being impatient or villager hunting, especially because I work long shifts. I work 10+ hour shifts. It's not uncommon for me to work 12 or 14 hours. So if that's the day that I have to villager hunt, I'm probably not villager hunting after a 14-hour shift. So I'm not against time traveling it and doing it the next day or the day before or whatever. Just because, my job is more important. but I don't do it excessively. I was very anti-time traveling on the other ones. I remember with the GameCube, my brother used to time travel, and every time I'd go into the game, I had cockroaches, and I would get so mad at him. But I don't really feel like there's a right way or a wrong way to play it, but I feel like I watch some Animal Crossing and like gamer YouTubers or whatever, and they're all burnt out from the game, and I'm like, one, you probably feel like you have to play it a lot to get your content, and two, like if your content is only villager hunting, so you're villager hunting every day, you're definitely going to get burnt out. I don't know. It's just not supposed to be that serious. Like, it's not a competition. I definitely take breaks with Animal Crossing. I've been playing other games. I played Paper Mario when that came out because that's one of my favorite franchises. And Pikmin. I didn't get the Wii U, so I haven't played the new Pikmin when it was on the Wii U. And they remastered it for the Switch coming out later this month. So I'm really excited for that. And I'm playing Hades right now. I originally was playing Hades just to pat Cerberus and give Cerberus treats. But it's actually really fun. My partner was like, "You get to pat Cerberus, the three-headed dog of hell." And I was like, "Yes, I want to do that." But it's actually really fun. Yeah.
She legitimately beat Hades before I did. Like, seriously. I have literally been the hardcore nerd for a while, and apparently all it took for her to completely trash my records was the ability to pet a three-headed dog. Really, every game should have a dog. If Dark Souls could pet that wolf instead of fight it, she would beat it in like a week.
That's my partner's commentary on my video game playing abilities. So, if you like laid back games like Animal Crossing, I think you probably would like both of them as well. I pretty much only play Nintendo games for the most part. Basically, my whole life we were a Nintendo family as a kid. A lot of people don't like the newer Paper Marios because they do some new game mechanics and they can get old. I'm not going to lie and say that they always are fun, but the new Paper Mario, I really do think it's fun. Like, yeah, the new game mechanic when you fight kind of gets old. You don't get experience, so there's not really a reason to to fight. Um, like unless you need money, which you never really need money, but I had a lot of fun playing it. I don't know how the new Pikmin's gonna be yet. Obviously, I don't have my hands on it yet, and I didn't get the Wii U, so I didn't play it when it was on the Wii U. But Pikmin's always really fun. You get all these little dudes that travel behind you, and you throw these little tiny dudes at things, and they fight on your behalf, and they'll bring you back treasure and stuff like that. Which is also fun, and it's another kind of laid back one, like typical what you think of when you think of a Nintendo game. Oh my gosh, I love the puppies. Which one are you? Are you B, or am I totally making that up? Nope, you're B. I love the puppies. I want the puppies. You can tell I'm a dog person. What's your house? Can I pretend your house is a business? They have a trial if you are interested in Pikmin. There's a trial for free on the Switch store that you can try to see if you're interested in the game mechanic at all. I know what she looks like. I want to see her house, Google. Not Bo. Maybe. Her house is kind of like a soup stand. Should I take B? Her house is like a soup stand. She has like pots of soup and a cafe menu. Oh. Should I take this dog? I want villagers who houses businesses, and her house is like a soup stand. Should I take her?
Well, she's got a striped shirt and ears. Wait, let's return wrong. Is she like a pug or something? Well, we can't be. She looks like a beagle. She kind of howls. We can't be discriminatory against beagles. We need the beagles.
Sammy's gonna look up her house and tell me what she's doing.
You know they can't hear you when I stole this, right? I'm giving it back to you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for putting up with my antics. I am literally.
What do you think of her soup stand house? I mean, you could lick the cartridge, but it wouldn't take very good. Yeah, it's like a soup restaurant. I don't know. I'm thinking about taking her. I like the dogs. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take her. She might not stay forever, but I like dogs and I like soup, and it's gonna be winter. Winter's a good time to eat soup. Well, that was a semi-successful villager hunt. She's not like in my top 10 or anything. I might kick her out eventually, yeah. Like you said, she probably won't be there forever. But she does have a business. And she's cute. She seems like a normal personality type. I don't know if she is. But she seems normal, and I feel like the normal ones don't get too annoying. Can I run around? Is this gonna work? Nope. Hi again. How do I get out of here? We're gonna smash the other rock. Well, yeah, this is semi-successful. It didn't take as long as I thought it might, and I'm happy to have a soup stand for now. Maybe I'll go run around and do some island chores, because... What is it, 11:46? It's not even midnight yet. I thought I was going to be here until after midnight. Are you playing on your island right now, or are you just hanging out or whatever? I like to watch other people play while I'm playing. It makes me feel like I'm kind of part of a community. We're just gonna get some various stuff. The Nooklings are closed, so I'll have to leave it outside because I am not giving them a free 20% by putting it in the drop box. Ah! Should have known better. Well, we're getting out of here. I feel like I'm never done with chores. At least not right now. My island's a disaster. I'm just leaving stuff everywhere, basically. Because I know you have to leave furniture out to get 3 stars. But hopefully, now that I have an 8th villager, maybe tomorrow Isabelle will tell me that I have 3 stars and I can start terraforming. Because if you look at my map, it's super boring right now, but the bottom left, I want to be like a giant pond that turns into a forest. Where's my map? Over here. Yeah, like where the museum is right now. The museum and the campsite. That whole area I want to turn into a giant pond. And then a forest that goes into like the farm area where I have Sherb and Maple. Maple's not there yet. I'm going to have to move her house. All my leaf piles. I haven't decided where they're going yet, but I love the leaf piles. So this is basically the only area of my island that's somewhat good. This is where Maple's house is going to be, the honey area. And then when I eventually get Shep, this is where his house is going to be. With the various wood items. Sherb is my favorite. I think everybody needs Sherb. This is Sherb's house. I gave him this entire farm. So I have like the watermelon beach balls and the mum cushions, and these are just the jack-o'-lanterns facing backwards. So they look big, and some mushroom stools and whatever. I need to terraform this pond a tiny bit so I can put my last 2 roses in there and have one of every flower here, in case I ever feel like breeding them. And I have Raymond, but I'm getting rid of Raymond at some point because I hate Raymond. He does nothing but insult my island. I had him on my old island. I pretty much only took him when I found him because I could give him to someone. But over here is like, there's nothing over here. Here's my little library to go with the black and white. I don't really know that much about what I'm doing yet, just the left side because I don't know, I think it would, like, this is going to be my city area. I just mapped out space-wise with my custom path, so. Okay. So it's wide enough to have, like, 2 houses, kind of like a city block. So that's what I put those paths there for. Raymond is so overrated. On my old island, I did flower ferrying, so I had tons and tons, this huge flower patch. And I would just bring people... I would give people any flowers they wanted, and that's like my Animal Crossing hobby was. I would be like, what flowers do you want? And bring them like their purple hyacinths and green mums and whatever. And Raymond was always like, you have too many flowers. There are too many flowers on this island. I think we need less flowers. And I was just like, are you kidding me? You know what we need? Less Raymond. But people really like Raymond, and somebody was happy to take him from me, and I'm sure somebody will be happy to take him from me this time too. So he's really only just here to be fostered. Also, he made Peanut cry, and I love Peanut. So after like the second time he made Peanut cry, I was like, that's it. You're out. I don't know why people love him so much. Maybe just because he's relatively rare. Like, there are a ton of cats, so it's hard to find the specific cat you're looking for, I guess. I don't know. I'm just putting my stuff in my house, and then I'll go put my money away. And I have no problem with the other smug villagers, so I don't think it's just his personality type. Yeah, I think people like that he has the 2 different color eyes and that he wears the suit. So he's like kind of unique compared to a lot of the other designs. He also looks very modern. I feel like the new villagers they have, like the Sid, Sherb, Raymond, they look modern, and some of the other villagers sometimes look kind of dated, like you can tell that they've been around for a while. So I think that probably has something to do with it too. Also, I think once he started getting hyped up, once people started hyping him up, I think because of all that, it was easy to keep him hyped. What am I doing? I'm just absentmindedly pressing A repeatedly. Like, you know what I mean? You can tell that some of the other villagers are kind of dated and they've been around for a while. Alright, Isabel, what are you going to tell me now? I really like Sid. I think Sid's underrated. He's the red elephant villager. He is super cool. His house is kind of like a BDSM dungeon. I apologize if you're very young and are not familiar with that term. But, like, it's interesting compared to a lot of the... It's interesting compared to a lot of the other houses, which I feel like there are a lot that are very similar to each other. I still have 2 stars, but she's not telling me to get more villagers now, at least. I think yesterday I had some very young people watching. I didn't check off that I was child friendly because I'm not afraid, like, to talk about some of the villagers looking drunk and or high and or cussing. She's 23. You were 24 last year. When we started dating last year, you were 24. I just turned 28 this year. I'm old now. Yeah, basically. Is there anything else I want to put away? What does the pendulum clock look like? Is that just the grandfather clock? Party garland. I don't know what some of this stuff is. I want to look at it. I can't even see that. Oh. Nah, that's boring. I can sell that to the Nooks. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I know some people, especially like women, feel like they should be the younger partner, but whatever. My partner's a PhD student. I like to tease them for still being in college. I think that was my very last ticket. I brought 30 and I don't think I put any back away. Where we found... I don't even remember who I took anymore. B. The cute puppy. I want to have a campsite villager. I have Tutu, but she's ugly. I didn't want Tutu. I was kind of wondering if I would run into Tutu on my villager hunt, though. Gets mad about it. Yeah, I sometimes will be like, you're so young, whenever they don't remember something from when I was a kid. You like Tutu? I like that she looks like a polar bear, but... For some reason it held your she's cute for review. I don't know why. I like that she looks like a polar bear, but I don't really want her. She's kind of weird. Yeah. I think if I had wolves, because I really like the wolves too, she'd probably fit in with like Wolf Island. All of them? I don't have that many fossils. How do I already have all of them? Thanks, Blathers. Yeah, that's part of it. I don't really feel like my island's big enough for more than one Peppy, so I want to keep it for somebody I really like. I think that's part of it. I did a guessing game on YouTube. Not on YouTube. I did a guessing game on Facebook earlier. I always wanted to do the guess who's in my campsite, but I never get campsite visitors. Here she is. See, she's cute, but she's also kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, the Peppies are kind of overbearing, and they all say the exact same things. Like, Peanut used to be my favorite, but now I feel like they're kind of boring. Like, she's interchangeable with everybody else. I didn't like pink when I was younger. Yeah, you're definitely the pink one. Yeah, she does look like she would be a very good hugger. That's a good point. Are we going for Hug Island, though? No, we're going for Professional Business People Island. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just running around. I planted all these trees earlier because I'm going to want trees later, and I realized I didn't have enough trees. Chopped them all down. Maybe I'll get... Oh, what's this? I haven't caught this yet. Have I? And I miss. Guess I'm a brag worm. That's a bad one, Nintendo. Oh no. Here come the bees. Tank, get out of my way. Thank you. Tank looked so anxious when I just rushed by him into the building. He's like, oh my god, what's happening? That's a good idea. Pull trees from the Nick Miles Islands. Maybe I should have done that, but I had a bunch in my storage from the recycling bin. I always take the saplings and just leave them in my storage unit forever, basically. What am I doing? I keep dropping things instead of eating them today. Look at that, I have 2 eyes again. So I literally just crafted in bulk the other day, all of those piles of leaves, because I knew I would want them eventually. Same with the mushroom lamps and the little stars over here. I know I'm going to want them once I have the paths and I can start adding them in. Tank is a jock, but I really like some of the jocks. I feel like, again, you don't need more than 1 jock per island. But as far as jocks go, I like Tank and I like Axel. Axel's the elephant. I watch King here on YouTube and he hates Axel. He's always like trying to get everybody's pictures except for Axel and things like that, like giving everybody presents except for Axel. But I like Axel. His smile's kind of creepy, but yeah, Axel's the blue elephant. He has a giant smile, which is kind of creepy, but if you can get past a giant smile, he's always very nice. I should actually be doing something instead of just running around like a maniac. I didn't feel like helping Gulliver, so I just left him there. His drunk ass needs a detox. I never said I was child-friendly. Also, it's midnight. The children should be asleep. I don't know why anybody can hate Axel. I was so sad when I decided to do Elephant Island on my old account. I got rid of Axel so that I could get him again in his like permanent house, and I teared up telling him he could go. I was like, "You should go and explore," but I didn't really want him to. I was like, "This is such a sad day." Gulliver. I like a lot of the things Gulliver gives you, but sometimes I just don't want to deal with him. He talks so much. If I decide to wake him up, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be here for like half an hour. I know Blathers is named Blathers because he blathers on, but I think we need to rename Gulliver Blathers too, because he talks more than Blathers. Okay, what else do I have? Are there any shells over there I need to go pick up? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running around. Yeah, Axel's smile is kind of creepy, but if you look at him from up here, you don't see the creepy smile. You don't see that he's always grinning. And I usually play from the tall angle. I don't know why. Ooh, money spot. I always dig the money spot, but I never plant anything back in it. I know you can make bell trees, but I don't know why. I never do that. So here's all my black and white flowers I'm storing for later when I know what I'm doing with them. And all of my black and white benches. These were hard to get. Although somebody was nice and gave me some of them for free. So many bells, yeah. I have like 3 million something bells. Which I don't even know how I got that many. I think people gave them to me as like tips or whatever. I don't really do turnips. Let's see, am I going to find more wasps or am I going to find furniture? Or am I just going to find sticks? Ooh, money. More money. More money. 35 million. Do you do turnips? Is that how you got them? I know that's a big money maker for a lot of people. I tend to open my island when I have special visitors, primarily Sahara or Celeste, and a lot of people are really nice and they'll leave you tips for that, and I'm like, I'm literally just sitting here playing the game the same exact way I would be otherwise. You don't have to do that. Okay, where is that wasp nest I shook out earlier? I don't want to leave it there. Oh, here it is. This is the only other thing I did. My little diner area. Maybe I'll move Nooks and put Bee over here and she can, like, serve the diner soup? I don't know. Oh, I have another fossil over here Blathers can access. Okay, leave it. And this little mushroom area, I think it kind of looks like a crab. That's why I did it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Bee can be like the waitress at the diner or something. I don't know. Do you do turnip exchange, or are you in like Facebook groups or something where you do turnips, or are you just really lucky on your own island? Nope. Thanks, Blathers. No fees. I haven't heard of that app. Maybe I'll look it up. I downloaded one of the apps, like keep track of the fossils and art and stuff that I collected. But I didn't really like it that much, so I stopped using it, and now obviously it doesn't work as intended. There's some nice Facebook groups if you're on Facebook. I don't have the app installed, I just use the browser on my phone. But there's a couple good ones. And everybody's really nice and like helps each other out in their giveaways and stuff. And like I did the campsite game today and had people guess who my campsite villager was and gave them some Nook Mile tickets for it. It's really fun. There's a lot of like interactive stuff like that if you're at all interested in it. I'm not on all the time. I try not to be on Facebook too much, but it's fun. I'm not familiar with Discord. I think I'm too old and I missed my chance. Everybody talks about Discord and I have no idea what it is. So I don't know if you watch the Vlogbrothers on YouTube, but their community is called Nerd Fighters, and there's a ACNH Nerd Fighters group specifically for nerd fighters who also play Animal Crossing, and they're basically the best group on the internet. I'm not gonna lie. I try not to like Facebook too much or social media in general too much because it can be like depressing and filled with hate when you get too deep into it, which is kind of what my partner does. I know. It's their job. I like Instagram a lot. I feel like I've curated my Instagram to be a very positive place, without a lot of the gross side effects of social media. I feel like that's kind of impossible to do with Facebook, though. Should I make fish bait? I don't think I have any pocket space to really do anything. Put away. Yeah, I definitely went through that. That's why I uninstalled the Facebook app from my phone. And I went through a period of time where like I pretty much didn't check it at all, and I didn't post on it for like 6+ months. And I would really just check a few things. I feel like I'm at an okay place where I don't check it excessively or anything. And again, I made the conscious effort to make Instagram very positive. I follow a lot of dog accounts because pictures of dogs never make anyone sad, I don't think. So I spend more time on Instagram. I think that it's about time for me to go to bed. It's 12:11 now. So I think I'm gonna sign off and go to bed. But I'll probably stream trying to get to 3 stars tomorrow too. Who knows? Because I'll be playing it anyway. So I kind of feel like if I'm gonna be playing it for like an hour or more at a time, it's fun to stream and get other people involved. It was nice hanging out with you too. You don't do Instagram, or I'd say I would follow you on Instagram. Have a good night.